Hi everyone, my name is Alman and I wish I could say that I woke up like this. This is actually the best I can do given the quarantine. Now, I am a big fan of the Buff brand. I actually own more than 20 Buffs. The Infinity, the original multifunctional headwear, polar reversible fleece, the half Buff, the Buff headband, and the Buff scarf. Today, I'm going to show you the different ways you can wear your buff. You can actually find most of these behind the packaging that comes with your original buff. Of course, the most basic way of wearing a buff is as a neckerchief. Or if you're feeling a little breeze, just pull it up and you have a scarf or a neck gaiter. In tandem with a hat, you can use it as a sun guard to prevent a burn on your nape and neck. Put it over your mouth and nose and then you have a mask. Raise it even higher and cover your eyes and then you have a blindfold. If you put it on your forehead, you have a headband. If you have longer hair, you can use it as a hairband or even as a scrunchie. Now this is what Buff calls the Saharian. Don't ask me though about its etymology because I don't know. If you have longer hair, this could be a foulard, and you have the option to tuck the other end at the back of your head. You can also wear it as a beanie or a cap. First, put it inside out, put it over your head, give it a twist, and pull it over your head. Buff also says that you can turn it into a pirate's bandana. Again, it has to be inside out. Pull both ends to make a knot and just put it over your head like so. This one I learned on my own. You can actually turn into a ninja, but it's actually just a balaclava. First, you wear your buff as a hood. Then pull the end under your chin to cover your mouth. The buff should be stretchy enough to cover your entire head. You can also use a second buff to cover your neck, or use two buffs to make a regular and less tight balaclava. Right now, we are living under the specter of COVID-19. So the question is buff an ideal face mask to prevent the spread of the disease? The quick answer is no, but also yes. Medical-grade masks that filter microbes are still the most ideal, but given the shortage of masks and the environmental impact of disposable masks, people are buying reusable cloth masks which don't really work the same way as, for example, an N95. First, the Center for Disease Control recommends wearing a cloth mask made of tightly woven cotton. Buff is usually made of polyester microfiber, which doesn't meet that criteria. But you could make up for this by doubling up the fabric over your mouth and nose. You could wear two buffs, but that might be too hot. So the best alternative is to wear your buff as a cloth mask. I'm using a buff headband. Just get two elastic bands, or rubber bands would do, then tie these around the loop of your buff. Fix your buff so that the layers are over each other, then put the bands over your ears just like you'd wear a surgical mask. And there you go. That's already 4 layers of cloth over your mouth and nose. This works just as well for the half buff. Fold it and then tie those bands around the loop. If you use the original buff, you could fold it in half or thirds. Then you'd have even more layers. And as a reminder, don't forget to wash your reusable mask after each use. Your buff shouldn't be used inside a hospital or made to replace medical-grade masks, but wearing them allows you to comply with the regulations requiring some form of face covering. Again, this is Alman. Keep safe, and once this is all over, let's all go outside with our buffs. Thanks for watching and have a good day in quarantine.